Cup competition. What's your thoughts on the game overall?
It's we're disappointed in the way we concede goals. At the beginning, at the end of both halves. But we knew the type of team we were putting out. It was important. We got one eye on the big game, obviously at the weekend, and so we had to consider that when we were actually picking the team tonight. Ross Killock got a little bit of a knock, okay, so it's something we're going to have to be aware of. He'll have some treatment and hopefully he'll be available. It feels like, in terms of the rest of the squad, everybody else is okay. We want to win every single game, but there's some of the principles that we're trying to put in play that are important, and some of the young lads got a chance to be exposed to that and play with some lads. Liam Blake thought did really well. Craig Lingfield put in a really good performance. Jamie Menner again did well. Got a chance to bring in a young lad from the youth team. Tom got a chance to have a look, and Tom Pears and that. So for some of those people, that's the first time we've seen them properly in a game, and it's given us an opportunity. It feels like we've had a look at everybody, some of the more experienced players in the squad, and they've all had a chance to play. So we've seen everybody now, and I think that's been the big thing from the night. And the 3 or 4 players establish themselves, but there's like a level and an intensity that I think everybody saw in the televised match, and that's what we expect, in terms of winning games. And we asked them about that at half time. We talked a little bit tactically about the shape and how we can make that happen, and to be fair to them, the lads took on board what we're asking, and that's been the biggest positive since we've been here. People listen to us, and people are trying to take on board what we're putting in place. We haven't quite got the consistency that we want. We expect our teams to the same level of performance we had the other night in the televised game, every single game, and even like the Cheshire Cup games and everything. But we're building towards that. Lots of positives. We've got everybody fit, except for Ross Killock. We'll have a look at him, which is a big thing. We've had a look at everybody now at the club. So in terms of that, it was great. We're just disappointed. We don't want to lose football matches.
And a good opportunity as well to give Nathan Turner some much needed time.
Yeah, that was a big one. So we hear a lot about Nathan and his energy in that, and Lewis Turner has done exceptionally well for us. So it's another body that comes in, and he did okay, and he listened and took on board some of the stuff that we were asking from him. We didn't want to get him right through the game. He got a little bit further than we thought. I think he would at 65, 70 minutes, and he got a little bit more out of him. He did just take a little kick and a challenge, but the injury that he's had, that doesn't seem to have been any concern. So he'll be better for that as well. We'll get another training session out with him Thursday, and he'll figure he'll be in the manager's plans, I think, in terms of his squad on Saturday. So that's another bonus for us.
I suppose one bonus, if you like, is the fact that we can concentrate on the league now and obviously acquiring ourselves with safety.
Yeah, it is the main priority. But the gaffer, he's fuming when we lose. He gets annoyed when he loses the father side. It just is. He's an absolute nightmare. It is his mentality. So it's a game you want to win, and we're considering that as we're making changes. We're looking to put people on, but there is some players that we don't want to get injured as well. So it was a difficult one in terms of that. And I think Macclesfield not having a game at the weekend fielded a stronger team as well, which affected the way we went about things. So in terms of where we're at and what we're trying to establish at the club, we got enough from it for it to be worthwhile for us. We generally don't want to lose any game. So it's not like it's not a positive from us tonight because we've lost the football match, and people come and watch, and we expect to win every game. But a couple of players have done themselves no harm. We've seen something from them which we know we can build and put themselves in the manager's plans again.
Absolutely, we've got some big games coming up over the next couple of weeks as well, don't we? So we're going to need everybody fit.
It is. It was when we looked at tonight in terms of the squad and the size of the squad. When you look at the rest players, we see where we are in terms of bodies, and it's not massive. So we've been able to cope with that. We can't afford to pick up injuries to key players. I think everybody knows that. Some massive games coming up, and I'm trying not to look too far ahead. I'm not going to use the cliche in front of you and patronise you, but Lincoln gets all our attention and has done since since the last game ended. We're looking at that because it's the points that are important to us at the moment.
Absolutely, a mixed night in the conference tonight. I guess Dartford winning 5-1, which is a surprise to us all, and then obviously a defeat for Tamworth, which is good for us.
Oh, I'd say I haven't even seen that, but we haven't even had a chance to have a look at that. But yeah, it's going to happen. We know how it is, and it fluctuated after we'd had the 3 defeats. It felt like stuff is going away from us again. We get that win, and the table looked a whole lot brighter. And Tamworth losing us drew at home, didn't it, to Hyde, which was really a bit of a blow for them. And then now them losing there, and we've got to go to them, haven't we? We've got one eye on that as well. You know, we can choose as opportunities. If we go and post a win against Lincoln, and we go to their place, we're looking to really attack those games now. We've established, a system and an attitude and a level of work that we expect from the players, and they know that now. They know what's expected, and if it doesn't happen, then there'll be changes, because there's not loads of time left, and we're fully expecting to stay up in this division.